Alright, these are the best equips in GPO. People keep asking me to do this video, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go every single, like, equipable item, like every section. Armor, cape slash back, uh, back slash back bling, I don't know what you wanna call it. Face, head, mouth slash neck, forehead, ear, and waist. So, these are gonna be the best items for every single slot, and alternatives for each slot in case it's a rare item or event item that you can't get. Again, a lot of these are going to be like second C type drops. So if you're a new player, this is probably what you should be striving to get once you get to the second C, or try to get to a level where you can get it through a trade or something. But yeah, again, best equips in the game. I'll be leaving the GPO wiki in the description below, so you can check out any other items, any alternatives that you might want. Early on items might be a little better. You know, check through the whole list of equips. But yeah, without further ado, let me go over the armor section first.
Let me get some name.
So in terms of armor, there is only really two armors you could really choose from that are like on the same level. But the main one that I think is the best, even after the new one being added, is still Kraken armor. Kraken armor gives 100 HP plus 2 stamina regen and 1 damage reduction, and then 0.65 damage reduction for every 100 levels. So at 500, you'll get 4.25 damage reduction in total. It's the best, and it's not hard to get either, since they drop from Krakens, and Kraken farming isn't too insane, especially if you can get someone to do it for you. There's another runner-up for best armor, being again Borg's armor, which gives 105 HP, 1 stamina regen, and 1 health regen. And also gives 5% strength damage boost. You can say that it's better than Kraken armor if you're using like a strength build, I guess, because it gives you a stam for a regen. Realistically, you can say either or is better, but I think that the Kraken armor is better because you get overall damage reduction. And 4.25 damage reduction is pretty decent. You probably get more, be able to get hit a little bit more with it over the just 1 health regen. And I don't think the 5% damage strength is going to be insane amount comparatively to just like having the reduction of damage every single hit, so you'll take a lot less. But yeah, it really does depend on what you think. On screen, I might have the damage difference between getting hit without damage reduction and with damage reduction to see if it's worth it. You can kind of do the math down as to how many, because you'll get reduced per hit. So if you're getting hit by a ton of things, the damage for each of the hits is going to go down. So overall, you'll take a lot less damage and stuff. That's why I think it's better. But again, if you really think that the strength is more worth it, slash the 1 health regen over the 2 stamina regen, be my guess. Again, I think for overall, and the common person would probably just use Kraken armor over strength. I mean, over Borg's armor. But again, if you're strength build, you might want to go for Borg. We're on a backslash K. The best item, in my opinion, is Ryuma's Scarf, I think, without a doubt. There are going to be 2 other items I'm about to talk to about that might be on that level, or you might want to consider. But Ryuma's Scarf gives 80 HP, 1 health regen, and 2 stamina regen. And it also gives 2% sword damage. So if you're a sword build, you'll get a slight boost in damage. 2% doesn't seem that much, but it's still good. The previous back item, Pharaoh Askin's Cape, aka Crocodile Cape, gave 85 HP, 1 health regen, and 1 stamina regen. So this in every way is just better. You just get 5% less HP. But if you don't have this item yet, you can just kind of be okay with the Croc Cape until you get it. The only other cape I would mention is Captain Zen's cape, because last video people kept talking about how they think this is the best cape, or this is like in consideration as one of the best capes. Captain Zen's cape gives 30 HP and 4 stamina regen. That's why people think that it was better than the Croc cape last video. But again, I don't know how much that 3 extra gives in comparison, and you also don't get the 2 extra stamina regen, which in this update matters because stamina got nerfed to hell. So stamina regen actually matters a lot more. But I mean, you could pick either or depending on what you want to do. I still think that Rima's Scarf is the best backslash cape, but if you're a person that thinks Camden's cape, I mean that's valid, I guess. You can use it, but again, I feel like the 2 stamina regen kind of helps on top of the 50 more HP that you're not getting. But yeah, those are the 3 that I would consider getting. Again, Rima's best. Cam's in if you're weird about it, but I mean, you can do whatever. But yeah, I think that, again, like reiterating, Rima's Scarf is the best backslash cape. Moving on to back bling type beat. I'm only calling it that because it's a back item, but it doesn't take the same spot as a backslash cape. But yeah, I think the best black bling type beat item is Cupid Wings. Nothing has really changed from the last update. It gives 75 HP and 2 health regen. And the only real alternative is Tomoe drums, which gives 50 HP and 2 stamina regen. I think wings are significantly better than it. I don't know significantly because stamina now matters a little bit more than before. But if you're a new player and you didn't play the Cupid event, obviously you wouldn't have played it unless you bought it last update. I would just recommend getting Tomoe drums. Cupid wings might be worth a lot right now, so good luck trying to get it, which does suck. But like Tomoe drums is probably your best out right now if you're a new player. So I would go for that if you can, just either trade it or farm it from a no. But yeah, I would just say it's kind of cold. I'll just say it's kind of cut that Cupid Wings is the best backbling to beat him. Again, if you're new, try Tomoe drums. But yeah. Now moving on to face. There are 3 options in face slash eyes, or whatever you want to call it. It's technically just eyes, but whatever. There's only 3 items in the game that cover that spot, and it's eye patch and then the 2 shades. You get eye patch at the beginning of the game and at least 5 HP. So if you're a new player, that's your best option for eyes because the other 2 are both event items. Being Star Shades from the Easter event from 2021 and Anniversary Shades from last year, which both give 15 HP, either which are fine enough. It's only a 5-point difference from the eye patch, so if you're not trying to trade for those, I don't know how much you have to trade for them, but probably a little bit or a lot, depends. I would assume any shades are a lot cheaper, but I don't know. But yeah, if you're a new player, just don't worry about it, just get eye patch, you should be fine. But if you're a person that has either of the 2 shades, use them. It's the best eye item in the game, or eye slash face.
Osama bin Laden.
Move on to head. Unlike last time where I only said there was like 1 item worth talking about, now there's 2 items. Both nearly as good as each other, being Moria's top hat and Soul King's top hat. Soul King's is a lot harder to get than Moria's top hat, so as a new player, I'd probably work on getting Moria's top hat and then consider, I don't know, Soul King top hat if you really need it. This is only obtainable through the Soul King event, which is limited. Still is an item that you can get anytime moving forward, but hard to get nonetheless. Still, who's ever better is completely up to your build. Moria's top hat gives 85 HP, 1 HP regen, and 1 stamina regen, while Soul Kings give 90 HP and then 2 stamina regen. I would just say that Moria's is better overall because it's an even split. But if you're a person that has equips that are more geared towards like stamina, and like let's say you have a Sense Cape, you might want to go for the Soul King top hat. Again, I think Moria's top hat is better, but they're both equally as good in whatever way you want to build. Again, I think Moria's top hat is better, but you can do Soul Kings. It's probably the second best one. If not, it's just tied with it. But yeah, those are your 2 best options. If I were a new player, just go get Moria's top hat. It's easier to get and it's better. I say, but not by that much. But yeah, those are the 2 options. And move on to mouth slash neck. Again, with the section, both are considered the same spot for some reason. So again, a mouth item and a neck item considered the same. So that being said, because of the new Moria event, Moria's necklace is the best neck item in the game. It gives 50 HP and plus 2 health regen, was straight up better than all the myth items before, and isn't even event exclusive. Because the last one you could have said was Cupid's Mask, or maybe even was it Serpent, the crack, not the Kraken, the Sea Beast Mask, Slayer Mask. But yeah, I think this update that Warriors is the best one. It gives 50 HP and plus 2 health regen, which is straight up better than like every item in the game that's in this slot. The only other one worth considering is Cupid Mask, which gives 15 HP and 2 stamina regen. So again, if you need stamina, I guess you can go for it. But this one gives regen plus for health, plus it gives 50 HP. So I just think it's straight up better. Again, if you don't have it, just go farm it, I guess. I don't know. It's from the Moria event or boss. But yeah, that's what I think the best mouse/neck item is. Moria's necklace. Now moving on to forehead, there's a single item for the slot, being Cupid Headband, and it gives 4 stamina regen for basically free, because again, nothing else occupies the spot. If you're a new player, good luck trading for it. I don't think it was that hard of an item to get in the previous update, so you might be able to get people that are wearing the spare one through trades for cheap. But yeah, there's if you're not if you're a new player, you're not gonna be able to get something that you can farm right now for it, or that is in the slot. So again, it's just one item. It's Cupid Headband. You have no other choice, and it is 4 stamina regen, which is ridiculous. So yeah, it's the best because there's no other item in the slot.
That cheeseburger you do not want.
Moving on to ears, there's now 2 ear items, and Bat Swarm is the best one out of the 2. It just came out. It's in the Moria event again, which gives 35 HP, 1 stamina regen, and it's the best in the slot. There's only one other items, again being Leo's ears, which is just 20 HP, so it's just straight up worse. You get 15 more HP and a stamina regen from Bat Swarm. So yeah, just get Bat Swarm. You don't even need to trade, and Leo's ears are kind of annoying to get, but yeah, it was from the last event. But yeah, Bat Swarm is the best ear item. It's not really an argument, I guess. Soda! Now moving on to waist. There are 2 waist items, and they're both nearly identical. It's the Lantern of Hope and the Anti-Lantern. Both nearly do the same thing, but the Lantern of Hope gives 25 HP and then 0.05 HP regen, and the Anti-one gives 30 HP and 0.5 HP regen. So the anniversary one is better, but literally you just get extra 5 HP. So if you're a new player, don't even worry about getting the anniversary one. Just do dungeons and you'll get the hope, or just trade for it. But yeah, in terms of waste item, it's the anniversary lantern. But again, the difference is literally 5 HP. So I wouldn't sweat it if you don't get it. But yeah, that's the best item for waste. Yeah, these are the best items for every slot and the best items in the game. Again, if there's any item that I might be missing that you might think would be worth talking about in these sections, please tell me in the comments for the next time I do this. Again, I'll be leaving the wiki in the description so you can check where you obtain these items, so you can farm them or consider trading for them if they're a limited item. But yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. Again, comment. And thank you for watching, and have a good day.